This video doesn't intend to harm anyone's emotions. Please watch it and make your children aware of such situations. I was alone at home on a sunny Saturday morning when I heard someone knock on the door. My mom and dad had gone to the farm to cut firewood, so they left me alone at home. I quickly went to the door wearing only a skirt. "Who's there?" I asked in a soft voice. "Is your dad here?" a deep man's voice inquired. The voice sounded familiar, so I knew it was Mr. Okafor. He was my dad's best friend in the village. If you didn't know, you might think he was my dad's older brother because they were so close. He was wealthy and often supported my family with food and my school fees. It had been 3 months since I last saw him. He had been abroad with one of his sons and had just returned. So I was excited when I heard his voice, and I quickly opened the door and hugged him. To me, he was like a second father. "How are you, Chica?" he asked, patting my shoulders. "I'm fine, Papa," I replied with a smile as I peeked into the bag he held. He never visited without bringing me some treats. "Where did you say your parents went?" he asked, settling onto the couch in the living room. "They went to the farm, Papa," I answered, joining him. I sat next to him, close like I always did with my dad. I had grown very fond of him. "You're getting so grown up," he said, his arm around my shoulder as he gently touched my cheek. I was sitting there giggling innocently. "Come and sit with me," he said, picking me up and sitting beside. I was comfortable and happy. I was only 5 years old, so I didn't know any better. He gave me a biscuit, a sweet, and a bobo. I sat near to him, eating them happily, when his hands touched me inappropriately. That day is still fresh in my memory like it happened yesterday. I remember how my mom cried bitterly when I told her what happened. My dad was deeply hurt too, even though he tried hard to hide it. It's been 14 years since the incident, and I'm about to get married to Mr. Okafor, the same man who assaulted me when I was a child. Shockingly, he's demanding that my parents repay him all the money he gave them over the years. Or alternatively, he's asking them to hand me over to him as his wife. This is a painful and distressing situation for me.